Yes, hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we are going to be going over loads of guaranteed League and Team of the Season packs, and we're going to be doing a bunch of 81 plus packs in the back, and it's going to be a little bit of a different way of doing these. Now, normally I'll do these live comms, as in when I'm live streaming, you know, you'll get the live reaction and so on, but I live in Portsmouth, and, well, apparently it's the slums of Portsmouth, because our washing machine decided to trip the power, which is always good fun. You know, because any, third world country like England, you would expect this to happen. So, hey you! Would you like some cheap and reliable coins? Well, don't worry, because I've got you a place. Make sure to head over to FIFA Coin Zone hotswazland.com and use discount code FLAIR for 2% off. Or, what you could do, which is a little bit more reasonable, is use your Amazon Prime or $4.99 subscription over on my Twitch channel. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? That's a pretty good question. I've got you sorted. Basically, you get a daily trading guide. And what if I've got some questions? Twitter DM, Twitch DM, email, business email, you name it. Thanks for watching, and make sure to enjoy the video. What I'm basically going to be doing is I'm going to be post-commentarying. So basically everything now is just going to be me talking, and in the background you're going to have the packs, because I want to make the most of it. You know, they're a bunch of cool packs, and they're a great bunch of brilliant pools to come up, so I do enjoy the vid. And there's also, you know, it's also decent because I can use the post-com to catch up with you guys, and talk about, or ramble on about a bunch of stuff. I'm playing with the channel, FIFA 20 coming up, what I'm going to be doing, and so on and so on. So, where should we start? I guess we'll start it with what you should expect this week. Now, I'm on holiday this week. I'm in Para of Greece, which is nice. So, yeah, basically you wouldn't have seen too much content on the stream-wise as well, because I have my theory today, which I did pass in the end. I ended up fluking it a little bit. Got, I think, 43 out of 43 of the multiple choice, and then banged the hazard, you know. But there we go. It was very fluky, because I'll be honest, my revision techniques are almost pretty techniqueless. Again, I feel very fluky. I do expect to pass. None of the family expect to pass, but happy days. So, there you go. I guess start off with a good thing of that. So, what are you going to be seeing over the next week? Now, I've obviously spent, a lot of time editing. I've done it all myself. Now, what I wanted to do, and this would have been brilliant, is I wanted to drop a daily Road to Glory episode in the morning and drop a generic video in the afternoon. But I just wasn't committing enough time to the Road to Glory, which obviously is my bad. And that Road to Glory would have been sick as well. It would have been 1 million coins in 24 hours, but that 24 hours would have been split across a week. And it was a really cool concept. We were like 7 hours in and like 300k up and so on and so on. It was going really, really well. But I'd say the problem is I was buying stuff at 6 PM, but not selling it until the next morning just because I never got around to it. And therefore they went down, even though they would have gone up. So I really didn't commit enough time to it. And as you can see, I kind of mugged myself for coins, which sucks. But you know, it is weird. So I do apologise when you're not getting that, but nonetheless, you are going to be getting some daily content. So, what do I have for you guys in stock? So I've got for you at least one video regarding doing the Icon SBCs, because the Ligue, the second part of the Icon SBCs, because the Ligue and the Latin America, rest of the world, have some really, I think it's like 12 or 13 non-rare Team of Seasons, which they're absolutely amazing for, and there's a Team of Season pack pool in that, for a bit of a spoiler, and yeah, we got that video coming up. We then got a bunch of trading challenge videos, so we've got a how much can you make in a day with Silver Method, how much can you make in a day with Latin American Team of Season sniping, do I have anything else coming? Might have another 81 League and pack opening, which might be good for you guys. And that's 4 videos. I'm gonna try and bang out a few more. Maybe I'll do a few regarding FIFA 20, the plans of FIFA 20, and so on. So yeah, that should be good. So we got at least 4 videos coming your way. One will be dropped every other day or every day, depending what I can get uploaded wise. Now, when I'm on holiday, don't expect any vlogs. Okay, I will tell you right now, being a FIFA YouTuber sitting in your room, vlogging in public. Now, I guess I'm no mad introvert as such. I don't walk around like a penguin or anything like that, but I couldn't force myself to vlog if I wanted to. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's a polar opposite to streaming. I couldn't really do IRL streaming. Maybe if I was a bunch of my mates, but if I was, just doing it by myself, doing my family, again, it would be you'd be cringing more on that than my vids. So no vlogs coming from the holiday, but yeah, so I'll just be chilling, enjoying the week off after we've had a very, very, I guess, upload heavy and stream heavy Team of Season and such. And yeah, I think that's going to be the plan of action. Now, I guess what we'll do is we'll crack underway with content we're going to do for the rest of the FIFA 19. So, for FIFA 19, what I'd quite like to do is basically what I set up to do at the beginning of the year. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another Road to Glory, who would have thought. And this is because I've kind of fallen off a little bit with trading. I haven't really been keeping up to date. I've been like, okay, well, it's the end of the year. Why am I going to do trading? And what I quite like to do is, one, get back into trading because I prefer this. Well, I don't mind this channel being a pack channel and such, but it's always nice to have a core of trading and then packs as well. Because let's be honest, if you're doing a bit of trading, you're probably going to enjoy watching some packs because it's something you probably won't be doing too much of because you'll be busy watching or busy doing trading as such. So what I'm going to be doing is a brand new trading Road to Glory, which is actually a game what I wanted to do at the beginning of the year, and that's going to be basically trading to the best version of as many cards as possible. So that's going to be Team of the Years, Team of the Seasons, and then if they drop a weird promo like Festival of Foot or something like that where they have cards even better than Team of the Seasons, we'll go and do them. So we're going to try and trade for the best version of every card, with SBC cards being exempt because I can't go back and do a Footmas, Footmas Rashford or whatever would be the best Rashford. I know he's got a headliner, but just that sort of example. So we're going to try and trade to as many of the big players as possible. Why do I want to do this? And also how this is going to work is I'm not going to title it trade to the best thing possible. How I'm probably going to title it is it's probably going to be like a 0 to 2 million in a week, and then it's going to be 2 to 5 million in a week. And it's going to be like, because what I've kind of realised with the likes of doing Road to Glories on YouTube is if you go and just set out a normal Road to Glory, I don't know, I don't think it's as nice to click on. Like, for example, if I was going to go and watch a Nepenthes Road to Glory and he's 100 episodes in, my head's gone. My head, like, what, I'm going to go and watch the first episode, I probably would be interested in watching it because I'm just so late into it. Whereas, I think if I break these Road to Glories up into a week, so again, the first week is a 0 to a million, and I'm on the exact same account, but it won't be labelled, it won't be it basically it's not labelled a quote-unquote Road to Glory. It'll keep getting labelled a new Road to Glory, but it'll be on the same account, if that makes any sense, because I think it'd be more appetizing for people to click on a video or Road to Glory that lasts 7 days, and catch up with the progress between 0 to 7 days, than someone to catch up with progress of, hundreds of episodes. Like, they can just watch the last week here, or they can watch whatever episode they want. So, I'd say the next one would be, like, 5 million coins in a week, Road to Glory, and then, so on and so on. We'll work with that. We'll see, we'll see how it goes, but so it'll be like a long-lasting Road to Glory, but it'll be split up between weeks in how I'll title it and so on, because I think I say that's more appetizing to new viewers as such. So that's going to be the plan of action. So it'll be a trading SBC Road to Glory. I don't think I'll be playing games, like, don't get me wrong. So if you guys don't know, it's only about 7 months to start actually playing the game, or actually playing my first game of FIFA. I'd say I don't, I don't know what about this game is. Maybe this whole new futsal game or whatever, I'll enjoy it. But background of me actually playing the game, my Twitch name and my YouTube name Flair actually came via me doing a lot of skills in game. Now when I was younger, I grew up watching a lot of FIFA Raleigh, a lot of Kazooie. A lot of you guys might have done this as well. And I absolutely love the skills. I was addicted to it, and I guess like an AA meeting this, but so I just skill. Now, of course, when I was building my name 6 years ago, I was going for alliteration, so Flair FIFA worked on very well, which I cut down to Flair on Twitch. Kept Flair FIFA on YouTube because I think it's probably just better for the sake of the channel. So that's where the name Flair FIFA comes from, is actually me skilling on YouTube, skilling on FIFA as such. And obviously, as you guys know, the game has progressively become more and more competitive to literally the installment we're at right now, where Division Rivals is competitive. I get it's less competitive than Week in League, but it's competitive. Week in League is competitive. Daily Objective is consistently flooded via people sweating out for players that, where's the non-competitive game mode? There really isn't too much of a non-competitive game mode. I guess you could argue online single matches, but EA consistently plagued this with players that people want to get, so they will consistently back out against you, they will sweat it out. It's just, there's no non-sweaty game mode, which, I get some people, and I'm not going to play offline gameplay. I don't know about you guys, but stealing against the computer, it sounds as impressive as, like, Rainbow flicking a 5-year-old. It's like, congratulations, they're crying, Son's crying, but, so yeah, I just say I haven't really started to gameplay much, because, it's just, for me, not fun, it's the general reason. I don't enjoy streaming on Twitch, because it's just stressful, it's, very toxic, sadly, so, yeah, I don't really play much gameplay. So on the Road to Glory, basically, in short, don't expect any gameplay on the Road to Glory, just trading SBCs and so on. And so on, and so it should be good fun. And another reason I want to do this is not only have I kind of, I guess, my channel, my Twitch and YouTube, especially during team seasons, been quite away from trading, is I've been quite away from trading as well, and I've kind of lost out of the loop. A lot of time people ask me questions, and I'm like, I'll have a rough gauge, or maybe look at the stuff from the previous week, but I'm not fully in the loop, so it'd be quite nice to get back onto learning the trends, get back onto learning special card trading, team of the week flipping, link flip, because when we're coming into FIFA 20, if I was going blind, it's going to be progressive. Whereas if I can learn all this stuff before FIFA 20 comes out, you know, bang, 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 we're just going to be straight in there, knowing all the trends, knowing the flips, you know. Whereas, again, I'll be a little bit slower to the get-go, and I'd say I think it'll be some pretty decent content. You know, always starting. If you guys ever get bored of FIFA, starting Road to Glory, you can always get that fix of being bored of the game. So that should be good. So that's what we should expect over the next 2 months of FIFA being relatively rip. You know, not being not too booming, to say the least. Now move underway with FIFA 20. Now, more likely than not, hopefully if I'm lucky, I'll be off to a capture event in the beginning of, I think it's September. So that's going to be the first of the FIFA 20 content. I might make a... Oh, actually, there's actually a fair bit I've got to talk about. But that'll be the first of the FIFA 20 content. I think for that, I might just make some sort of like just generic sort of content. If there's anything you'd like to see from the capture event, feel free. So it did, you know, went last year and made a bunch of content. This is okay, but I feel I've got more of a heads-on. Going to be definitely doing more tutorial sort of stuff because I'll actually have access to the game probably a week before the demo. So I feel a lot of you guys might be interested in, you know, it's thrown to me by my good friend Mr. Saber, but skill moves tutorials. If there's any new skill moves, I understand I'm not a gameplay channel, but you know, I understand how to do skill moves pretty well. I feel like I'm, you know, pretty decent at it. So hopefully, and explaining it. So hopefully that's some sort of stuff you might be getting. Other sort of tutorials would be any sort of any new sort of FIFA stuff, which you guys are interested in, which you haven't got your hands on, would be pretty interesting. One thing I'm going to probably go for is going to be, it might be a bit of a weird one, but it's definitely very trading related. It's going to be the players who do really well with advanced SBCs. Now, the one thing we have on the capture event is that the rarity of cards is completely different. So last year, or at the capture event, Jose Callahan was actually a non-rare card. Whereas, of course, in the actual FIFA installment, he ended up being a rare card. So that is one thing I'll have to keep on. But, for example, I could see that there's only 2 gold Argentinian right backs, Zabala and Bastos, and therefore know they'll do really well when they drop the advanced SBCs, especially if they drop them for the same... Basically, if you don't know, this year's advanced SBCs are the exact same as last year's, which... hey. So, yeah, we'll be able to do a few videos off that, which should be good. We'll be doing a few little pack experiments. For example, what you get in 12Ks worth of 7.5k packs. And, you know, if there's any new player picks or anything like that, that should be great fun. So, I think that's time to cover a capture event. Now onto the FIFA 20 trading guide. First week of FIFA 20, I always do trading guides for free, so you don't have to worry about subbing if you don't want to, or you can sub in pre. But after the first week of 20, which is normally 2-3 days after the official release, I'll start doing it as my paid thing, where it'll be like daily trading guides. But the first week will be free, so you'll be getting daily updates on that. You'll be getting, literally for the whole like month, we'll be building up a trading guide on loads of different trading methods, like position changing, special card trading, trends to look for, and so on and so on. So that'll be something that may be of interest to you guys, a free trading guide, which is basically normally my Twitch stuff, but I do it for free for the first week. One, because then I can advertise it, because of course lots of people are interested in trading, so loads of you can check it out, and if they like it and they're making good money, hopefully it'll return in a bunch of subs to me. That's the marketing standpoint from it. And 2, it explains to a lot of people who think it's, you know, a fraud, or you know, they think I'm mugging people off. Hopefully they can see that it's actually decent, and I put a fair bit of time into it. So yeah, that's a free trading guide. FIFA 20 content when the game actually comes out. I think I'll be doing kind of what I'm doing in a week's time. So you know, I said I'm going to be doing a long road to glory and split into small road to glories. Probably be doing that same sort of stuff. Obviously, I'll probably do a bunch of SBCs for a bit of fun. I'm trying to think if there's too much more. No, I think hopefully I'll be able to make more sort of, I'll be honest with you, run the foot market SL videos, because I don't know at the moment. I know my silver method today's, and I know SBC investing very well. But when it comes to, you know, a lot of people are like, damn, what's a good price to Team C Neymar? I'm like, you know, what do you mean what's a good price? I have no idea. So hopefully I'll be able to start learning the market more like that, and give you guys, you know, almost daily by daily advice videos on what to buy, what to sell. The only problem I have with this is it kind of crosses over the trading guide, because it's like, if I'm telling everyone my trading guide to buy these informed players, it's like, if I go make a YouTube video, surely they'll get mugged off, so I normally have to like delay a day or so, and then it can stop being the optimum time of buying them, and that's one thing that does get a bit messy between the trading guide and YouTube, I'll be honest with you, but, you know, we can always make it work. So I think that's some of the plans. So Road to Glory, if they drop SBCs, do that sort of stuff. And I hopefully for FIFA 20 we'll be moving into a house with a bunch of YouTubers. I don't know if I've ever said this on the YouTube channel, but yeah, so hopefully that should make some good content. You know, if that's only just for them chilling on the streams, or if that's for any videos, you know, I don't know. Well, no one's a trader. You know, I'm the only trader there. A bunch of gameplay, pack openers, filthy YouTubers, you know. So I don't exactly know how to pass across, but hey, if there's any sort of fun content with that, you know, I feel like I'm pretty creative when it comes to ideas. You can see my ever so look at this creative background. Look at it, you know. Or I don't know. I feel like hopefully I can make some decent. Hopefully there'll be some decent content out of that. If not, it might just be a nice little collab channel. I mean, so we'll throw you an idea. For example, there's 6 of us. There's 30 games a week in League. We're thinking about week in League where 5 games are carried each. Basically, just have like a nice shared account. Hopefully, be a bit of fun. Maybe it'll be streamed, done on YouTube, and yeah, I mean, it'll literally go from me, who you guys will know as a relatively trash player, to a top 100 player. So, because a guy in our group, Curbs, is a top 100 player, and more importantly, friends of tech. So, yeah, that'd be hopefully something pretty interesting. Is that about it? I think that's all she wrote. I don't know how long I've been rambling on for. Hopefully 10 minutes. But yeah, I think that's all she wrote. Of course, any questions, do drop down below while I'm away. Of course, I am away for the next week when this video is out, so I may be able to respond via the my phone, via the YouTube comment section. But hopefully you guys have a good week. I don't know if we do. Well, we have Ultimate Team of the Season. I don't know what I'm talking about. It should be good. Thank you very much for watching, and I should see you guys in another video.